Okay, let's continue our discussion of graphs and interpreting graphs. Okay, so now in these two graphs, they're similar to what we just did before, but now you notice the graphs are going down. They're going down. So obviously you can just, you look at the distance and what's happening to the distance. Well, the distance is decreasing. So the distance is decreasing. So we can write that. Let's write that down. The distance is decreasing for both. For both. They're both going down, so I'm going to write decreasing on each one. So they're both decreasing, but which one is decreasing faster? Which one do you think is decreasing faster? So we can look at that by, let's pick 2 points in time like we did earlier. So let's pick this point in time right here. And at this particular moment in time, my distance is about here. That's the distance that I'm at, about here. And then let's pretend it's 10 minutes later, and the distance will be here, and the distance will be about here. So I decreased this amount of distance in this amount of time. So let's say in 10 minutes, I went from here to there. From here to there, the distance decreased about this much. Now, in the same amount of time on the other side, let's pretend we're about here. Let's say about here. Okay. And then here, about 10 minutes. Let's pretend that's 10 minutes. So from here and then to here, you see the distance is a lot smaller. So a lot smaller. So in about 10 minutes, I decreased this amount of time, this amount of distance. So I went from here to here. But in this same 10 minutes, I only decreased a little bit. Only from here to here. This little tiny bit over here. So what can we say about these two? The difference between these two? Well, this one is decreasing faster. Decreasing faster. So it's still faster. And this one is slower. Decreasing slower. So the steepness of the graph tells us whether it's fast or slow. Just like we did before, the steepness decided whether I was going up fast or up slowly. So the steepness of the graph tells us fast or slow. And the direction of the graph tells us if it's decreasing. So it's easy to tell if it's decreasing. Just as you're walking this way or as you're going through time, it's going down. It's going down. Okay, so what example can I give for this? So the distance is, so maybe I am walking back home, or actually I'm running back home. So the distance from home. So here I can still be running, but I'm getting closer to home, faster. Here I'm walking back home, so the distance to home could be getting, I'm getting there slower because I am walking slower.